Alright, so in this video we're checking out another tactical EDC flashlight. This is the Wurkkos TS23, and you can see here in the box the picture is the black version. I have the olive green version here. Some specs here real quick: 5,000 lumens max, 482 meters throw, and then here on the back it does have the different light levels. So Moon, Eco, Low, Medium, High, Turbo, going from 10 lumens all the way up to 5,000 lumens. We'll be demonstrating this here a little bit. It is IP68 waterproof, and the beam distance can go up to 482 meters. So obviously you get the flashlight itself and then some other stuff in the box that's included. You get a USB-C charging cable. You get this wrist strap here, and you can attach that to the flashlight right there on the end, and then you get a user's guide. I'll show you this here momentarily. Take a closer look at the flashlight itself. You get a two-way clip here. The button here operates everything in terms of how to turn it on and the different light levels. Of course, we'll be demonstrating that here shortly. You get a little LED light here that shows you the battery level, and I think that lights up when you turn it on. There you go. So when it's green, it's 100 to 75% battery, and then it turns off after a little while. And yeah, this light's still on right now, so I'll turn that off. If it's yellow, it's 75 to 50% battery, and then red is 50 to 25% battery, and then if it's flashing red, it's 25 to 0% battery, which means you should probably charge it. But yeah, it's a nice 6061 aluminum, very nicely machined. It's high quality in terms of feel, and yeah, there's the LED, very bright LED, and the reflector. The battery in here is a 21700 cell, so you can see you got the O-rings on there for the waterproofing. You see the high quality machining there in the threads. So I've seen some lower quality EDC flashlights, are cheap ones, and you can tell that the quality is bad, where you get a lot of like metal shavings and stuff here where it's just not very good. Anyway, this is their Wurkkos branded 21700 cell, 5,000 milliamp hours, 18 watt hours, and it does have a little like piece of paper that prevents it from just draining while it's in storage or shipping, so you should need to remove that, take that off. And then yeah, the springs on here are very stiff, so overall very high quality. And then of course again, there's the button on the back to operate it. It's just a one button operation. It is flat on the button area, so you can stand it up like this, or of course on the light area. Just a quick look at the manual here. So these are the different lumen levels as it was indicated on the back of the box, but it also in here shows here the runtime for each different level. So on that battery at full charge at the maximum 5,000 lumens, it'll go up to 2.5 hours. That's pretty impressive. And then all the way down to the 10 lumens of the moonlight mode, which is 300 hours. So for those of you that are looking for moonlight mode that is like say like 1 or 2 lumens, I know there's some out there that do that, then obviously this EDC is not going to be for you. But yeah, you have all these different modes here, 50 up to 1800 lumens, and then obviously the operation time will be shorter on the higher lumen levels, and then the distance here will also go much further, 482 meters, and then of course only 22 meters on the moonlight mode. Here are the intensity numbers. The LED in here is an XHP 70.3 HI, and it is 6,000 to 6,500 Kelvin in terms of the color temperature. The beam angle in narrow is 15 degrees, flood beam is 73 degrees. It's 138 millimeters long with a 41 millimeter head diameter, and it weighs 173 grams without the battery. So these are the instructions on how to get the different modes to work with that single button in the back. So basically it's a combination of long clicks and short clicks, and also quick single, dual, triple or 4 clicks to go into different modes. So out of the box it comes in this outdoor mode, and then you get these different functions. The tactical mode is a little bit less in terms of what you get. It's just basically a shortened version of what you get here in the outdoor mode. So some of the things are going to be missing here. So I'm going to be mainly demonstrating this, the outdoor mode, and the demo later in the video. But we'll go through this really quickly because you only have that one button. It's a little bit confusing sometimes. So in terms of how this will work. So one click will turn it on and off. From the off mode, if you hold the button, it will go into the moonlight mode. But if you just click it, it'll go into the basically this eco, low, medium, or high mode. To go to the turbo directly, you do 2 clicks, and then 2 clicks again to go to moonlight mode, so back and forth. If you go 3 clicks, you get the strobe, SOS, and beacon modes, and then you will cycle through those with 3 clicks. 4 clicks, and when it's off, will lock and unlock the flashlight, so the button won't do anything. And then 4 clicks when it's on, will switch to tactical mode, and vice versa. When it's in tactical mode and you want to go back to outdoor mode, you hit the 4 clicks and you go back. So let's go ahead and we'll demonstrate here. So if you do a long hold of the button, that's moonlight mode. That is that 10 lumen mode. And then if you click the button again, it turns it off. And when it's off and you just do a short click, that is the eco mode. So that is going to be 50 lumens. And then you press and hold. It goes into the next level, which is going to be low. And that is 300 lumens right there. Press and hold again. That goes to medium, which is 800 lumens. And that's what that looks like. And the next one is high. So here's high, that is 1800 lumens. And we'll go and turn it off. To get the turbo mode, which is going to be 5000 lumens, you're going to double click the button. So we'll double click it, it's going to be really bright. And then double click it again to go to moonlight mode. So that's 5000 all the way back down to 10 lumens. And press it again to turn it off. 3 clicks will go into that strobe mode. So for those of you that don't like flashing lights, you might want to fast forward to this part of the video. So 3 clicks here will go to the strobe mode. And then 3 clicks again will give you SOS. This is the SOS mode. And then 3 clicks again, this is the beacon mode. So that is indicated here in the menu right there. And a short click again turns it off. When you're off like this and you want to lock the flashlight so that the button presses don't turn it on by accident. So for example, if it's in your pocket and you short press the button, it turns it on, which you don't want. So if you click it 4 times when it's off, it'll lock it. So we'll quickly press it 4 times. Get that double flash, and then that indicates that it's locked. So if you accidentally press the button, it just flashes and then turns off. So that indicates that the flashlight is locked. So in order to unlock it, you do it again 4 times, 2, 3, 4, and now it is unlocked. It goes right into that turbo mode, like that. Okay, so when it's on, and you want to go into the tactical mode, do the 4 clicks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and there we go. Now we should be in the tactical mode. So I think it's short click, yeah. So basically for the short 1 click, it goes turbo on and off. So this is, if you want to be in tactical mode, you want to get access to the turbo mode right away, you just click it, like short click it, and it goes right into turbo mode, which is 5000 lumens, and click it again, and then turns it off. So I guess it limits your options, but it kind of gets you into the, if you want to mainly use it into the turbo mode, that will do that. And then to hold it on when it's off, it'll go into moonlight mode. So right now it's off. Press and hold. You get your 10 lumens moonlight mode. When it's on, and then you press and hold, it'll go into turbo mode. And press and hold again. Okay, that was medium, and then that's turbo. And then we'll press the short press, and I'll turn it off. And then now for the strobe, SOS, and beacon, instead of over here 3 clicks, now we just do 2 clicks to get that. So again, a warning, this is going to be flashing, so if you don't like that, please fast forward to the video. We're going to demonstrate the turbo. So 2 clicks for the strobe, 2 clicks again for SOS, and again for beacon. and short press to turn it off. And again, we'll go ahead and we'll short press this. That goes right into the turbo mode, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. That should put us back into the tactical or the outdoor mode. And so now I think we're in the eco mode right now. So low, medium, high, and back to low. So we're back now into the outdoor mode. So that's pretty much going through everything, cycling through all the different levels. The last thing that I just wanted to point out that is the USB-C port there and this little cover. And you do want to make sure that that is securely in there to maintain the waterproof rating. So let's go ahead and go out to the darkness and see how well this does. Alright, so we're at the dark field here doing the test, and right now there's a little bit of background light, some cars going by. You can see it's fairly dark. Let's turn on the moonlight mode. So here's moonlight mode. Can't really see too much other than pretty close. Alright, let's go to the eco mode. A little bit more. This is low. There's medium. This is high. So definitely goes a lot further. And then back down to eco. Go and turn it off. And then we'll double tap this to go straight to turbo. There we go. So this is turbo, 5,000 lumens. And you can definitely see that far tree over there. This lights up that no problem. Especially that close tree here. These closer ones, no problem. And of course the ground. It has very good reach. And you can definitely make out a lot more details versus just silhouettes. Alright, it's going to turn it off. And we'll turn on the go ahead and turn on the strobe mode now. 3 clicks. It's the strobe mode. There's SOS. And this is the beacon mode. All right. All right, so here's the medium mode, just kind of reaching out so you can see the flashlight in my hand. And I think this is actually pretty good for most situations. The turbo mode gets kind of warm to hold because it is outputting a lot of power, but as I'm panning around here, just looking at the ground areas close to me, this works pretty well. So that's going to cover for this video. Got questions, comments, let me know down in the comment section below. And I'll talk to you guys in the next one.